Well, here we are again. This time, WR450. So the 690 went bye-bye. That's why I had to get the 890 because I ordered this. I wasn't expecting it for another couple months, but lo and behold, it came in. So I knew I wasn't going to have my 690. So I had to have an adventure bike still. And I was going to get the Norden. And then I said, well, maybe I'll get the Africa Twin. Either way, bikes are not showing up for quite some time. Where I purchased this, they had an 890 in stock. So we worked out some, I'm not going to say fantastic deals, but we worked it out and here we go. So, first ride for the 450. Now, I got the 450 because I love KYB suspension. The Explorer shocks on the 690 were good. They just couldn't go soft enough to absorb a lot of these jolts on the trails. Whereas when I had my 250, WR250, I could adjust the suspension where it was quite comfortable on the trail. So there we go. That's why I got the 450. So now, will I make it street legal? Meh, it's up in the air. Right now I'm leaning toward not doing that, but we'll see. Sounds good. It's a beast! Oopsies. Yeah, gotta get used to the clutch. Oh boy. Might have to adjust this out a little bit here. Ooh. Oh my god. Holy cow, this thing's got some power. So the 450 is, in comparison to the 250, the 450 is a 5-speed transmission and not a 6-speed. So, how significant that's going to be, I don't know. We're going to find out here. I could say with the amount of power, it's not going to matter of not having that first gear. Plus, with the 450, my understanding is, and we're going to find out here in just a quick minute, that it can lug really well. So, so I picked this up from a different dealer than what I've dealt with on my 250. But I went through the whole bike, adjusted suspension, except for sag. I forgot to adjust sag. So I may have to go back and do that. Anyway, I checked the tire pressure, And what's interesting on this is tire pressure. Was it on the other side here? Nope, there it is. 15 psi. Well, lo and behold, I checked it. It said at 25 psi. Just like when I got the 250 from a different dealer. So I don't know why they're doing that, but at least this time I knew to check. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, it's the KYB. The reason I like it so much is it's pretty soft on all this little stuff. Yet it can be adjusted to be pretty darn stiff. So if you want to bring it to the track or something like that. See, and it takes those little jumps like that, no problem. The WP on the KTM, I could never get it adjusted out that fine or that soft for all the little stuff. So after a few hours on the trail, I kind of feel beat up. Alright, so first impression here. Love the power. Love it, love it, love it. I don't understand why they choose these particular tires. It's a W, excuse me. Oh, listen to that, fan's kicking on. It's a WR, you know, you're going to use it for woods riding. I mean, I know it's wide ratio transmission, but I mean, most people are getting this for trail riding, and most of the time the trails are hard packed. These tires are for intermediate to soft. I'm going to have these things chunking in no time, so I don't know why they decide to use these particular tires, but humble opinion. So anyway, love the suspension. It actually feels a bit stiffer than what my 250 did, and it very well could be just that they stiffened it up, because you think you're only talking about 10 pounds of weight difference. But yeah, the power, because I uncorked it already, so I mean, there's plenty of videos out there for uncorking, but basically I took out the airflow restrictor, I took out the tailpipe restrictor and the throttle stop screw, took that off and ground off the little shank there so I could get full throttle. But oh boy, this is quite the bike. I'm pretty happy with this. So you know, I'm in a fortunate position where I was able to do 2 new bikes in the same week here. You know, just everything just kind of lined up perfectly. I was able to do it, so don't think I'm trying to throw it in anybody's face to say, hey, look at me. I'm not. That's not what I'm doing. I was just very fortunate that I could do this. So there we go. Hesitated, but that's okay. That's what I wanted. Oh my gosh. Oh, the luggability, holy cow. So this is going to take some getting used to. Safe to say that the 690 had a little bit of power. My WR250 didn't have a lot of power. This one, I think, well, hold on. Oh, I thought that thing was closed. Alright, this weekend, Bill, you and me, we're going to try this trail. It's going to be a rough one. But anyway, the power on this is, I'm going to rip your face off type power. It's, I think going to take me a while to get used to it and how to control it. Because if I try to, you know, even give her a good blip, man, it just wants to scream. So, yeah, there's that. But still like the suspension. And to be honest with you, when I went and put a deposit down, I told them, I said, I just want a WR. I don't care if it's the 250 or the 450. This just happened to be the first one that came in. Oh yeah, much better. I like this. Don't like the tires on this. They're pretty slippery on this. I mean, I suppose just about any tire would, but whoa. About the only way you can really control the rip your face off thing is to run a higher gear, make it lug. At least until I get used to it. Throttle seems to be a little bit more compliant. If not, then it's just my muscle memory kicking in from the WR. So, headed back. I gotta work today, so I don't have a whole lot of time. But man, I had to get it out here, try it. Been sitting in my garage for 2 days, just waiting. That, and I can feel that it's already starting to get warm. It's gonna be in the 90s, I think. Well, maybe not here. I think maybe mid 80s. Down where I work, on the other hand, we're gonna be mid 90s today. Good Lord. That's getting chewed up quite a bit. Yes, I get it. It won't lug that low. Right. First ride is complete. And I gotta say, I'm actually kind of afraid of this thing. Which, it's not a bad thing. Side note, I finally figured out how to set the damn clock. There. So, there you go. How about that? So what it was is I had to press and hold the A button before the display actually comes on. Then hit the start button to make the display come on, and it enters the setting mode. So, yay me, figured that out. So, anyway, lots of power. That's what I can say about this thing. I really like it, but it's going to take some getting used to. So, here we go. WR450F.